So there was this older gentleman walking down the street, and he had some sort of a cane that I guess because he was visually impaired. This cane helped him walk. It was kind of like it helped him navigate to get from destination to another. So a female police officer stops him, and she's like, what is that? She thought it was a gun, right? So look, I'm going to be honest with you. I have the highest level for law, in terms of respect for law enforcement. And even if I felt I wasn't committing a crime, if an officer asked me for my ID, I would provide it. I know there's a lot of people very righteous, and they just that's it. They're big, First Amendment rights, and they just they don't want to provide, their ID to police officers unless there's a crime. Now, technically, that is their constitutional rights. There technically has to be a crime or, something, a good reason to believe something to ask for someone's ID. But I would just cooperate. That's just me. I mean, I don't see the whole point of giving a police officer a hard time with the ID. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't they disagree with me. I just give my ID. That's it. I mean, why am I gonna fight someone over that? Like, what's the purpose? Why am I gonna fight a police officer? But long story short, this guy didn't want to give his ID. I believe that I'm not sure if he got arrested. I know they put him in handcuffs. I know they detained him. I know that the other officer that was there was saying that he was resisting. So again, I just say alleged, but you know, at the same time, do you really gotta put a guy in handcuffs because he's got a cane to help him walk because he's visually impaired and it helps him get from point A to point B? Was that necessary to really put the guy in handcuffs and to even option, arresting this guy? He didn't do anything wrong. The only thing he did was he kind of talked back to the officer. He was a little bit of a wise guy. He was just like, "Are you a tyrant? Are you a tyrant?" Okay, probably should have said that. You know what I mean? Because these officers, they get angry, they get tempers, and you know that's the thing. You got to respect law enforcement, and you don't want to snap at them, but at the same time, you do have rights. And he did show the officer it was just a walker. It was just there because he was visually impaired, and he had trouble without this cane walking. So he had it in his back pocket. When the officer said to him, "I need to see if this is a gun," he showed the officer. He did show her it's a cane. Yet she still said, "You're detained." So I just don't get it at that point. I would assume that she got insulted by the way he was talking to her. She got insulted with his tone of voice. He called her a tyrant. She actually said, "Yes, I am a tyrant." So obviously, it doesn't take really a rocket scientist to figure out she got pissed off. But tell me what you think about that one. This video's not legal advice. I am not an attorney. This video is for entertainment purposes only.